LLANBISTER was affected by World War I considerably. It was a very rural agricultural community, and obviously a lot of the young men went from the area. There are several documentations of agricultural tribunals and area tribunals where the farmers were fighting to keep the young men on the land. We actually lost 8 from the parish in the World War I. And the War Memorial is unique in the fact that it actually incorporates all from the parish who went to serve in World War I, plus prisoners of war and those who were severely wounded as well as the deceased. Thomas Jones served as Private 55244 with the 2nd Battalion of the Royal Welsh Fusiliers, but formerly with the Montgomeryshire Yeomanry. Private Jones enlisted in Welshpool, and at that time his place of address was Cefn Cledrin, LLANBISTER. He is listed in a newspaper article dated the 22nd of May 1915 to have been one of 6 bearers for the Montgomeryshire Yeomanry D Company at the local funeral of Private James Lewis. In 1917, his battalion saw service in the 1st and 2nd Battles of Scarpe, actions on the Hindenburg Line, Flanders Coast, known as Operation Hush, and the battle period of the 7th of June 1917, Mezins Ridge, and the 20th of September 1917, Battle of Ypres, Menin Road Ridge, also the Battle of Polygon Wood. He died on the 24th of September 1917 in the 2nd Battle of Ypres, and he has his name engraved on one of the panels on the Tyne-Cotton Memorial Cemetery, which is the largest British war cemetery in Belgium. John Abram Price, he was born at Bryn-Gwyn, LLANBISTER, the son of James and Martha Price, and I reside there now. He would be a descendant related to my grandmother on my father's side, and he served with the 9th Battalion of the Royal Welsh Fusiliers. He'd previously been serving with the Montgomeryshire Yeomanry, and he was another gentleman that was a bearer at the funeral of William James Lewis. The 9th Battalion was formed in Wrexham on the 9th of September 1914 as part of the 2nd Army, moved to Tidworth and joined the 58th Brigade of the 19th Division. The group were mobilised to Boulogne in France on the 19th of July 1915 and were engaged in various activities on the Western Front. 1918, the offensive period of which Private Price was killed, was the Battle of the Mezins, Balliol and Kemmel Ridge. His funeral card, which was given to family and friends locally, lists John Abram Price as being killed in action in France between the 8th and the 18th of April 1918, aged 26. We believe that he was notified, they were notified that he was listed as missing, but then confirmed as being killed. I had always said I was going to visit the war graves and managed to arrange myself a trip out to the Tyne-Cotton Memorial Cemetery, where I have a great uncle on my mother's side and John Abram Price of Bryn-Gwyn and Thomas Jones listed as being there. Not really certain what I was going to find. I found John Abram Price's name on the panel under the Royal Welsh Fusiliers and stood and cried. It was a very emotional time because it was where I'd come from, and I'd stressed about getting there in 2015. So to think that he'd gone there and lost his life in 1918 was quite an emotional experience.